Alrighty, folks. All right. Right. My name is Andrew Taranto. This is Arcane Investments. So, obviously, another miserable week. Lost $300 just in today's alone. $350 over the last week. Another awful week. I think this week was maybe a little bit less awful, but still quite awful. It's looking like from the month, we've lost close to about 1,000 since November 4th, which was our peak, to now. We've lost almost about 1,000, which is pretty insane. Oddly enough, we're up on some other metric. I guess, I don't know. I can't imagine what we're up from. Yeah, because the last 3 months, it's just been the disintegrate. We had this one boost where we were finally up again, and then it just fell right back down. So, just gotta hope for the next week. So, a couple changes to the portfolio. You could see how many calls we have. We have 1 million fucking ASXE calls. Probably too many. But regardless, we have a ton of ASXE that we need to work with. Urban One, we're going to see if we can't get some action going with this company. So I invested, I think, about $600 into it. It seemed like a pretty good investment. They had really good earnings, and their stock price really didn't reflect that. And I feel like I'm buying at like a nice base. Last time they were around here, they went to like 487, I think was their lowest, and they shot up. So I'm thinking that we might be able to see some pretty cool returns. Maybe it'll go parabolic with shorts covering or whatever the case may be. But we'll have to see. Before we might be going back to 2020 though. I guess that's kind of the fear, right? Is that we might just go back to 2020 with Urban One. But I think I might just hold it just to see if these, I think this was when it happened, right? So this was June 19th is when it shot up 1,000%. And then again here, June 19th, all the way up to 984. So if you were following this stock, you definitely made some money here. So it's looking like from a trend standpoint, I guess we might be able to see some sort of return, but I don't know. It's really hard to call it, to be honest with you. But it's a good bet. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to completely just disintegrate. So we're just going to see how we play this for a week. We're going to kind of have, maybe kind of like a stock of the week, where I think there might be a good possibility might do well this week, and see if we can't play well with that and see what happens. So I'm going to just try to open up our minds a little bit with some of these companies, just because we really do need to do that. Because we need with ASXE falling so far as it has, we need money to put more money into ASXE, but I can't keep all the money in ASXE because then I'm not making money elsewhere. I want to be in ASXE, but I want to be in there bigger and harder. Whereas if I don't take some money out, hopefully what we're hoping for is DPW going up 19% today. Obviously, my options did not reflect that. It went down 21% on the option. So look at that. The stock itself went up 20%, but my options went down 20%. So we're going to expect a reversal Monday morning. But with that being said, if we can get, just a little bit of something going with DPW, I think we might have an opportunity to do well here. Because then we can pull out a DPW, right? Hopefully maybe we see one of these really great raises, right? Where it goes up like, a ton all at once and our options explode. We get a couple thousand off of the options, and then we're able to swing it back into ASXE or ITP for that matter. I think we only have one strategy, 12 buys. So that too. So we just need one of them to succeed other than ASXE. So we have ITP, DPW, and Urban One. The Urban One money might not be here next week. I can't promise you. I'm obviously later on these videos just because it's just not fun to make videos about losing money, but I'm going to be as transparent as possible with you guys. Lost quite a bit. Lost about $1,000 over the last 3 months. So it's been pretty rough, and I think about 1,000 of that has been just purely over the last purely just due to the last month. So yeah, it's been really, really bad. It's been kind of just like a downward slide and then a boop and then a doop. So hopefully going to see a reversal. I mean, that's what I said last week. I was like, there's no way, seeing this trend happen again that would go further down. I figured it would at least start kind of trending up and maybe slower. But it actually did the complete opposite. So I really can't predict it. I know my companies are strong. I don't know when they're gonna wake up. But we have a couple ones we're worried about, obviously. I mean, but a lot of these are for more than a year out. Most of these, we have this one right here. This is for 2 years out. We have this one right here, which is our shortest term option. But, we're hoping that we can get something going with that. Yeah, so most of these are for a year out. So we got time. We're not that worried, but, it's still, these options are super heavy. And if I can get out of options and into shares quicker, I think I'll be able to control my portfolio better. Or at least reduce the option position to a much smaller amount, which I think might be my goal to do so, just because I think that's a smart idea. Or sell puts, right? Or something else to play with options where I'm not so tied in, because my hands feel tied, especially with these spreads. My hands feel extremely tied. I don't know how to exit the position if I wanted to. With these really wide spreads, volatility, no one really can guess where it's going to go. And with that, I think it's just choosing to go down. But with that being said, let me just see. Okay. With that being said, this is the amount we lost this week. Lost about 300, 350, and hopefully we'll at least not lose anything. Or if we do, we lose only a little bit. And yeah, I could see it maybe going down to 1600 if ASXC hits another wall and DPW's earnings fall flat, and Urban One doesn't do anything. I could see it going down to 1600. Hopefully we don't get stuck with an Urban One bag. I don't think that's possible, so we should be able to pull out. Hopefully we do see some improvement. I mean, there are some protests going on. That's why I bought it. I wanted to see if the protests and all of the the public's reaction to the Rittenhouse case has any backlash or anything like that. So hopefully something, but if not, I don't know. I think maybe we just do the Juneteenth play. We wait till June. I don't know if MLK Day has any historical pumps. Let's see. Just to check it out. So this would be January, right? September. It's looking like January's a little bit of a pump, but nothing too crazy into February. And then back into June again, we saw another pump, and then just kind of falling flat. So we'll see. We might have a little bit of something. Otherwise, we might just pull out and, with our tail between our legs, look elsewhere. And I can't really tell you where that elsewhere is going to be just yet. I'm looking very happily at Digital Turbine. I think Digital Turbines took a real beating, and I think that's actually a really great buying opportunity. I think every time it's kind of hit these lows, it's sort of climbed itself back up. So last time it was around this, it went back up to 80, and I think that might be a good position to sort of exit again, and and then sort of play that like that. But I think Digital Turbine, especially since they did well. I believe they beat earnings. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Okay, they might have a different fiscal calendar, but yeah, this would beat earnings. So I think they did fairly well. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. I'm actually curious about Urban One, because Urban One doesn't have a massive margin requirement, right? Margin requirement, volatility's high. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting stock. So that's just something I'm thinking about. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Just down again this week. Just hoping for a better week. Monday's tomorrow. We will, Monday's actually in 2 hours. I don't know when I'll be posting this, probably in like an hour or so. But yeah, let's just hope for a better week. I don't know. I'm not moving any positions. I still love ASXC. I did sell my ASXC shares to buy Urban One, but my shares were like the smallest part of my portfolio, right? I'm 30% stock. So 70% of those are basically ASXC probably taking up 40%. So it's still a huge, massive part of my portfolio. And if it can go up, then my portfolio will finally look good again. But I don't know. I think we just have to wait it out. We know it's a great company. We just have to wait. Yeah, just wait. That's it. Yeah, there's nothing else to say. I'm not selling. I'm just hoping that if I can get out of my options, that would be great. I don't like playing options with this company. I think this company is great, but I think it's just so hard to predict. Or at the very least, I don't like the option plays I have. Like, I have out of the money option calls. I would like to get rid of some of these out of the money stuff. The only one I'm actually plus on is this 4.5 call. That's like the only one I'm up on. Everything else is just kind of bleeding red. But with that being said, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. There's the portfolio. Let's hope for a better week. Hope Urban One goes up. We can sell it, get rid of it. We'll probably sell it, get rid of it no matter what. If it does nothing, we'll sell it, get rid of it. If it goes up, we'll sell it, get rid of it. If it goes down, we'll sell it, get rid of it. So we're going to sell and get rid of it. We're just basically hoping that we get to sell with a positive. We're not going to hold this. This isn't a hold. This isn't a new company I'm buying. I just need to figure out ways to make money faster and make a few $100 here and there just to kind of consolidate things and figure out what's going on. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please join the Discord if you want to talk about either DPW, ITP, or ASXC. Or if you have any other stock plays that you think might be good for the portfolio, definitely share them in there. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.